Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna do the battle between paid and free GPTs, and we'll judge the result based on some metrics. First is speed, then we'll judge on accuracy, then we will see the limit of each models, and at the end we will see the features which each model consists of. First, we will judge on email on report analysis. So here we can see that on the left side it is the paid version, and on the right side it's the free version, as you can see on the screen over here. So what I'm gonna do is make a basic prompt of writing an email on both of the models and see how each model acts upon. As you can see on the paid version, the message is being generated quite quickly, and it has good amount of accuracy, and it really generates the result that I'm asking for. And for the free version, you can see it's almost the same. I get what I'm waiting for, and as you can see, comparing both the models, I guess it's almost the same. I believe the free one generated the message even faster compared to the paid one, but maybe the paid one consists of a bit more detail. However, I would not put any model up front over here, so that's basically a tie for me. Next, I'm gonna generate another prompt for both of the models, which will create 3 different types of emails based on some criteria, as you can see in the screen. So for the free one, we can see that the message has been generated quite fast and quite accurately, what I really asked for. Same goes for the paid version. However, I guess the paid version is taking a bit more time compared to the free version, as the paid version is using the ChatGPT's 4.0 model, which is quite a larger model. So analyzing in the larger model takes a bit more time compared to the free version's 0.1 model. So guys, what do you think of the results? For me, I think it's the same. Please let me know in the comments which one is better in this regard. Please let me know. So that's all for this. On the next section, I'm gonna see a general draft of an meeting minutes that I randomly created, so that I can create a prompt to write and follow up email for the meeting. So yeah, I just put that prompt in both of the models, and you can see that obviously the free version is faster again, and the accuracy is almost the same as I can see. However, let me know in the comment, guys, what do you think? For me, I guess it's almost the same. Maybe the paid version has a bit more details. However, I'm not sure that would overtake everything in this section for the paid version, because it's not that profound, it's not that good compared to how much we are paying for the for the paid version. So please let me know, guys, what do you think in the comment. And for the next section, we are gonna see a basic handwritten notes that I randomly created, and I wanna see how it analyzes, and just copy and paste in both of the models, I guess. Oh my god, I was not expecting that, to be honest. I thought it could really read that, but in the free model, not any file can be attached. So let's check with the paid 4.0 model then. honestly, it was quite uh, well done. Like, it was well done by the paid model, and everything was quite accurate, even though I deliberately wrote in a really bad handwriting. Uh, or did I? So yeah, that was all in this section. I even like tried to write some more prompts, like who were really the members in the meetings. Uh, there were some notes that was really unable, like it was really difficult to read by even humans too. So, however, it did really well to analyze all the handwritten text in the document. And honestly, you guys can really use it to analyze handwritings that are not that readable for you. So that's honestly a great uh, analyzing capability for the plus model over here. And next we'll see general report writing capability and website analyzing capability for both the models. You can see quite difficult prompts for both of the models over here. And if I press click for plus and the free, you can see again the free version is much faster than the paid version. So let's see if really like affects the accuracy of the free version. And as I'm comparing and seeing in both of the results, I could like notice really subtle differences between the two results. However, maybe the paid version has a much more details. However, I don't think those are really significant over here, because the most like important parts are almost similar over here. However, guys, please let me know what you guys think in this matter. I might be wrong, but for me, in my eyes right now, I think it's almost the same, and I do not notice any sorts of critical differences that would like really put the paid model in the first place over here. So that's a tie for me. Please, guys, let me know what do you guys think in this section. I'm just scrolling, and if you guys are unable to see, please pause and compare the both of the prompts over here and see which model has done a better job over here. So that was all for this section. And for the next section, I'm gonna just focus on the mathematical analysis of both the models. As you can see, there's like two prompts in both of the models. I have like copy pasted the prompts from an really difficult assignment that was assigned to me by my professor in a really difficult theory of computing course. And as you can see, the free version again generates the results quite faster compared to the 4.0 model. However, let's see how the accuracy of the both of the results. Also to note, like I have the correct answer for both of the like for the question, so that would help me. That helped me to really find the accuracy of both the models. As you can see, it is taking a lot of time for the 4.0 model, and after doing the analysis with the 4.0 model, I'm planning to do another analysis on the O3 high model, which is a better analyzing and logical model for OpenAI. However, regardless, as you can see, both of the results produces quite similar results. However, both of the models did not produce the correct answers for the mathematical problems. They were very close, and they were really good at explaining the solutions, which are really helpful for a college student. However, you guys should also make sure that not just copy paste from these prompts from these like ChatGPT answers, because they're definitely not the exactly correct answers. You might get the correct strategies or methods to find the answer, but these are definitely not the correct answer. And for comparing both of the models over here, honestly, I could not figure out any subtle differences from them. Maybe some differences, but the descriptions, the logical reasoning over here is quite similar. Like 4.0 model and a 1 model is quite similar in this case. So I would not consider like paying a hefty amount of fee uh, to like assume that it would solve anything for me in the mathematical sequence or in a mathematical problem. So please make sure of that it's not gonna like solve you the math, whatever math in the most accurate way. It's gonna produce almost a similar result as is mentioned. So right now what I'm doing is that I'm just changing the model into O3, which is really good. Like I like this integration of ChatGPT, unlike Claude. Like you can literally change your ChatGPT model in like any way, in any chat. In same chat you can use like multiple models. However, in Claude, if you want to change your uh, chat models, you have to open a new chat. You cannot like continue in the same chat. This would like help us. This generally like helps us to uh, maximize our productivity by using all the limits that ChatGPT models provide. As obviously the O3 models provide less responses cause of high demand, and the 4.0 model and others provides like more responses compared to the O3 High Mini. Also, you guys can like notice in the screen that the O3 model is analyzing it really carefully, and it takes a hefty amount of time to deliver the answers or your results. So yeah, it takes it after taking a several seconds, it generates a good descriptive message. However, after like I analyzed it carefully with the answers that I got and with the previous responses that I have been uh, offered from the both models, I could notice that it was honestly not that different, and it was obviously not producing the correct results which I already have with myself. So maybe a bit more descriptions, a bit more profound results. However, it was not able to deliver the correct message on first try. Maybe it might generate uh, correct results on successive attempts. However, it was not able to do that. Next, I'm gonna do is like post a PDF or an image of a really difficult problem to see how we can like analyze it. And it's only available in Plus model. So as you can see, the 4.0 model is doing it quite comfortably. However, the answers are not correct, but it does give you correct insights, correct procedures, how to actually go through the problem. That's great. However, don't like really depend upon everything on it, because it's not 100% accurate over here. See, the prompts are quite fast. That is great. I have like also tried to change the model to O3 and have a look at the results. and honestly the results were kind of same. As you can see right now, the no, like I cannot like give extra credit to the accuracy to the O3 model, even though it took a significant amount of time. I cutted the scene in this section because it takes a lot of time. However, as you have like seen in the previous section, that it does really take a lot of help. So what do you think, guys? Like, is it really worth it using the O3 model, like using the paid version so you can access the O3 model, or just switch between different AIs so you can like work out your own thing and do everything free of cost? Please let me know, guys, what do you think of this situation over here. So this section is over. On the next section, we are gonna focus on coding and logic of both the models. As you can see, it's a really difficult lead code problem in the screen. Its acceptance rate is really low, as I mentioned. It's a hard problem, so I just copy pasted the problem in both of the models, and you can see, as expected, the free model generated the messages quite like significantly faster than the paid version as expected. After I tried the results of both paid and free, you can see that both of the results pass, and for the paid version, the runtime is beats 100% of the users, so that's a great solution over here. So let's now check for the free version. Oh my god, I wasn't like expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. It caught me off guard. Like, I'm really disheartened by the results. I paid so much for the paid version. And for the logic descriptions for both of the model, like for both models, it's almost the same. Both of the models describes the logic of each problem quite well. And if we move to the next features, which is extra features in this category, the paid version obviously has a great feature, which is like the project section. As you can see in the screen, I have a Android development project that I've been working on personally, and I've like uploaded my coding files over there, and I've been like working on individual classes and files and like adding features by the help of ChatGPT, which is making my work faster. And if right now, if I try to write a prompt, if like adding an API to my project, so you can see that it really generates great solutions step by step, which is really helpful for a programmer like me. See, like the project section, I don't know about normal people, however, for a coder, for a software developer, it's really helpful because it really gives you step by step approaches how to deal with every section of the code to implement that feature. And the details are quite good, including the accuracy. The speed is quite fast too, so I give this hands up for this project section. I really like that. And right now, if I try to like switch the model, which is really great option for ChatGPT, unlike Claude, you can like really change the model. It's really helpful over here. See, if right now I wrote a message to integrate the feature into my project, and it really gives like all detailed codes, even the whole code files so that you can just copy paste and like implement that into your own project, and just have a working feature that you have been waiting for without seeing any YouTube videos or any other documentation online. So that's a really positive side over here. You can like literally use this as a single piece equipment to deal all of your technical troubleshooting and applications. And again, as I mentioned, like if you change the model and give a different prompt, it would definitely give you results. However, maybe a bit more detailed and more accurate, as the analyzing capability of O3 Mini is much better than the other models over here. And even it has been mentioned in the OpenAI documentation that their most critically best logical analyzer and mathematical analyzer is the O3 Mini High model. So guys, make sure to check that while like doing any complex task like coding or maths. So yeah, make sure to use the O3 Mini High model, not just stick around with the 4.0 model. So yeah, after that I'm gonna focus on the image generation section. So over here, the paid version has only the capability of generating image. So if I try to write something to generate an image of a dog, maybe a white Siberian Husky, and see what it really brings. And one thing to mention is that, guys, like the pictures takes a lot of time to generate. I've like cut the scenes over here to make it like quicker and easy for you guys. You could like see that I'm like trying to be as careful as possible over here, because I don't want to act as a like external factor to get unwanted results over here. So if I try to, yeah, so that's a really good image, guys. What do you think, guys? Like, please let me know in the comments. Is this a blue-eyed Siberian white husky? I think so. It was a really good result. So next, what I'm gonna do is that try to generate an image with the same dog, but maybe playing with another dog, and see how the model 4.0 generates it. Whoops, it was really good. So honestly, it was a really good generation. Next, if I try to add another dog and maybe add another complex thing, like they're playing inside a home, and even like change the breed of the dog that I want to generate, like a Doberman, which is quite different from this kind of breed, and let's see how its analyzing capability really is. And here we go. Whoop. Guys, what do you think? Please let me know. I think it's a really great result. Maybe right now make the dog door brown. Oh my god, that was honestly a great result, and that was what I was really hoping for. So honestly, I guess for myself, the image generation capability is really good. So what's the final verdict, guys? What's the result? If I have a general idea of if I like try to deliver the general idea of the whole video, the GPT Plus is obviously slower than the free tier, And in terms of accuracy, I don't put the GPT Plus accurately more, because they almost produce the same results. And if we talk about the limits of the both models, the GPT Plus has a very high limit compared to the free model, because the GPT Plus gives access to all of the model, including the free models O1 mini. So obviously the limit is a factor over here. And for extra features, the projects kind of mesmerized my mind over here. The GPT Plus obviously has a better memory. It remembers everything better, what you have like done before, and gives results based on your previous outcome. And obviously the image generation capability of Plus. And that's all, guys. And for the free version, I guess you can like generate image